After the UPSC Civil Services exams came out yesterday, for many those who have cleared the exams, it has been like a dream come true. This year, the top 4 ranks were backed by women, and the rank 1 holder is a DU graduate, Delhi University graduate, Ishita Kishore, who is now joining us. Ishita, first of all, huge congratulations to you for getting rank 1 in these very difficult civil services examinations. But first of all, did you really expect this? Did you expect that you will be rank 1?
I think everyone has that ambition कि ऐसा कुछ कर पाएं, but for it to actually happen was a dream come true, and it's very big, I think.
Right, and you also cleared your exam in your 3rd attempt. So, what do you think that you did differently in the 3rd try that you might have not done in your first 2 attempts? What really worked for you according to you?
I think I carried the foundation of that first attempt with me, but I also tried to find where am I lacking and where was I lacking in the first attempt and the second attempt. So it was a constant reevaluation, and every day I used to go through that question paper once again, that is there something I can add. So I found those areas and I found those weak points, did that SWOT analysis that we do, and I worked on those weaknesses continuously.
So 3rd time was the charm for you. That worked out really well for you. But tell us something about your journey. What did you do before this? Did you always plan to be a civil services officer?
So I've done my schooling from Air Force Bal Bharati School, New Delhi, and I went to Sri Ram College of Commerce, where I did my graduation in economics. Thereafter I started working with Ernst & Young for 2 years, and it was there that I decided that I think I should take my shot at public sector. So I left my job in 2019 and I started my preparation, and the first 2 attempts were a setback, but this was my 3rd attempt.
So that's interesting that you point out that you used to work with Ernst & Young. So why did you really choose to transition from corporate to a completely different field of public service?
I think the corporate life was very exciting because it gave a lot of opportunities and the kind of exposure. So that really helped me inculcate skills like professionalism and a sense of completing our duties. So, but I wanted to evaluate what is my long-term career plan, and I really sat back and tried to evaluate what are my different paths that I can choose, and over the next 3 decades, what kind of a career do I want to build. So among the number of options, I felt that public services gives a platform like no other, and it's unparalleled. So I decided to go for this.
But Ishita, we often talk about how difficult the civil services exams are and how aspirants have to give up on so many other things to crack these exams. So for you, what were the challenges that you faced, and what all did you have to give up that you now miss?
I think a lot of things have to be given up if you're trying to lead a very disciplined life, and if you're trying to lead a life that is very sincere and dedicated. So it's natural for it to inculcate also a lot of sacrifices, because if you focus on one thing, the other things get blurred. So it was full of challenges also because it's a very long journey. It's not like a short-term decision making. You have to keep making those sacrifices for a long time. So I think that increasing my social interaction, like I'm able to interact with the entire country right now, and also working more on my hobbies, having some free time without being in that continuous cycle of exam, is something that I look forward to.
Of course, you should definitely enjoy some time at least till you start working again. But definitely many people in the country are getting inspired by you. So being the topper, holding rank 1 in UPSC this time, what are your tips for UPSC aspirants who might be watching you?
I think sincerity is also the key. How honest we are with what we are doing. Please ask yourself the questions that are you doing enough? Can you do more? And can you improve more? So please ask these questions, and please keep reformulating and improving every day, and then you will be unstoppable, I think.